Hi, my name's Eric Chamberlain. We are in the belly of the boat, my boat, Valhalla. She's a McGregor 2013 26M. First, I want to say thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate all the subscriptions to my channel. It's more work than I thought it was going to be making these videos, but it's a lot of fun. And I really am doing this just to chronicle my adventures and share them and, pass them down so my grandkids can see them, stuff like that. So what I've been doing is taking videos of the boat, of all the different work that I've been doing on her, getting ready to put her in the water. If you saw episode 0, my first video, it shows really me, first finding the old 224 McGregor and realizing I couldn't fix it up. I didn't have the abilities. I didn't have the money. So anyway, I got this boat, brought it up from Florida, and sailed all last season trying to learn really what to do. Just jibing and tacking and practicing and going out as much as possible. So ultimately, what I want to do is get some of this boat work done, and there'll be upcoming videos of that. And forgive me if it's kind of boring, but I want to chronicle everything. And then what I want to do is, I'm about 3.5 hours from Lake Erie, south of Lake Erie. And what I want to do is bring Valhalla up to Lake Erie and put her in some water that's a little more challenging. Learn how to sail with like steady winds. The lake I was on before just never had real steady winds, but I think Erie, one of the Great Lakes, should have some pretty steady winds. And I want to try a little bit rougher conditions, gently at first, kind of ease into it, and maybe a little bit of storms and things like that, just so I don't get caught sometime and not know what to do. Eventually, hopefully, by the end of this coming up season, I would like to take the boat across Erie into Canada and lose sight of land to make sure I don't freak out or lose it or anything. And then see how I feel. If I feel comfortable, really, the real plan is get it back down to Florida and leave the east coast of Florida to the Bahamas, and then, I don't know what, leave it in the Bahamas and go down a couple times a year for a month each and just hang out in the Bahamas, which doesn't sound too bad to me. Or, go back and forth between Florida and the Bahamas or something like that. But the plan is ultimately to get comfortable enough sailing where I can take it across the Gulf Stream and get it to the Bahamas and take it from there, see what happens. But for right now, just get it up to Lake Erie and get some practice in. So anyway, I don't want to make it too long. So here's the inside of the boat, and I'll just show. So I have everything stripped out. I've been cleaning it, power washed it inside. It's actually a little wasp's nest right here. I just noticed. So I've got everything stripped out. Been cleaning. I've got a long way to go cleaning and everything, but here are my 2 batteries. One is house and one is a starter battery, but I have no idea which is which, so I need to figure that out. I've got taken up all of this back here, some wires for the different electronics and motor and stuff. And I don't know if the camera's picking it up. There's like streaks down here where some water's getting in, so I'm going to seal up that rub rail and see if I can find any problems. There was a mirror against that wall right there. It's like a plastic mirror. I took that down. It was falling anyway. This is a big humidifier. I've just been trying to keep everything dry. And let's see. I'm draining the humidifier down into, that goes down into the ballast tank, and it goes back out the back of the boat. And Here's where the head is. Got shore power hooked up right now. That's where the head will be. I've got everything removed. Like I said, I need to clean up the cushions, and I'll get them back in here after I get everything cleaned out. And like some of this wiring, this is for the autopilot back there. It looks terrible to me, so I want to get all that wiring cleaned up. And then what else? There's plenty of things. I have 2 outlets here. I'm not really sure why I need 2, but I'll probably do something with all this space eventually. Right now the objective is get it clean, get it ready to go. Again, thank you very much for tuning in, and bear with me while I get this work done, and I'm going to start posting out some videos of that work. And then heading up to Lake Erie, it should be interesting. So thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.